But look, at the end of the match, I got 4 guys, all healed up, and their Valkyrie's about to die. Leech, let's go Leech. What's up everybody, Dirtbag Gaming here, the channel for casual raiders. I hope my camera's working today. Yeah, so one video I made, it was like super laggy, I don't know why, but I apologize about that. But we are back, so welcome to the channel. Today, you clicked on it because you saw a tanky, beyond belief, Hakorm Smash Lord, Skull Lord Valgal, of course Rosin, and then somebody thrown in the mix is Sile of the Drakes. So there was a brick wall video that I saw that I really liked on YouTube, and I was like, that is awesome. I'm at the point in the game where arenas just, you have your team, you do whatever, and then 3v3 is fun because you get to try out different matches and throw different teams together. And I never had resist teams to really go against Tormund or anybody that just kind of like takes away all my buffs. So I was really wanting to build a high resist team, and I didn't really know how to do it because I'm a casual raider, obviously, but I didn't know what kind of gear you needed. I didn't know how much investment went into it. And I'm going to tell you right now, it is an investment, but at this point in the game, the high resist is going to help you clear faction wars. It's going to help you get to the bosses. It's going to help you get through the waves. It's going to help you get to that point of the game where you kind of need it. So building one really super tanky resistance team might actually help you get to your final faction wars chick that you're trying to get, you know, who's amazing, who I can't wait to get. But I'm going to show you my team that I use. I'm going to go over the gear, I'm going to go over how much resistance they have, we're going to throw into some PvP, and also I'm going to go over what I'm going to plan on for the future and replace which champion. So I already showed you the team, it's the 4-person team. I got the Skull Lord Vargal, sorry. He's awesome, I got him in the fusion. I thought he was like one of the coolest looking champions in the game. He's just so badass. I know he's like a clone or an evolved version of the one dude that he takes. Skullsworn? Yeah, Skullsworn. So he's like an evolved version of Skullsworn, so like a Pokemon edition of Skullsworn. And just, it was so easy to get him because you just literally farmed one campaign mission and just hopefully let it drop. Like the drop rate was so bad on me, I literally spent all of the energy that I ever got for the week just to go on that one mission, but it was so worth it because this guy's set like stats are in, I think they're like the highest in the game when it comes to HP and just raw substats, which just adds the multiplier effect so much more. Because if their base stat is 27,000, you add an extra 50% HP on top of that, it's ridiculous. So we'll start with this guy, then we'll go down the list. So I wanted this guy in a kind of like a shield set. It was either going to be him or Hakorm or Smash Lord in the shield set, but I kind of started with him. He was the first guy I wanted to with the high resist. So my goal was just to kind of like look for HP and resist. Didn't really care about the damage that much because I the Rosin as my damage dealer, which I'll show you in a little bit, but I wanted him just to be tanky. Now making this guy tanky is going to 100% help out in your Faction Wars team, just because he just doesn't ever die and his passive brings back the Skullsworns. So you make your main Skullsworn on that team as tanky as possible with like little HP, so that way all the NPCs go against him, and then you just kind of revive him with him anyway. So it's really cool strat. I'm going to try the Brutal campaign with those two. It just came to my mind to see if it actually works. But his skills, there's probably too many videos on him, but attacks one enemy a couple times, does a heal reduction, provoke, strengthen on his A2, his A3 is the AoE, so this kind of helps you tank even more because it decreases the enemy's attack. And then True Fear if they attack you once you get like the most max HP that you can get. So okay, stats, his masteries, again I'm going down for the resistance tree. So these are, I think I put all the same masteries on everybody. It might be different between these two. But this is like the tree that I went down. I got down to this just to get extra 50 resist. We got this to boost turn meter. So it has a 50% chance to increase turn meter by 15% when an ally is attacked. So you're not going to be going first. So when ally is attacked with a critical hit, will only increase the turn meter once if an ally receives. So if your team gets hit, which they are, it then boosts your turn meter by 15% without even doing anything. And then this one has a counterattack, so 20% chance to counterattack an enemy when applying a stun, sleep, fear, true fear, freeze, debuff on an ally. That, I don't know if I would switch with this one. Yeah, I might have to switch with this one, because this one, they don't really, like, my whole goal of this team is not to get stunned or frozen, but my Rosin gets frozen all the time because he doesn't have as much resist, so maybe we'll queue it for now. This, just to kind of drop their turn meter, it's always good to get this in arena, and I wanted some accuracy on him, so we went down to like this little accuracy thing right here, so it added to his accuracy. But let's see his total stats. So his total stats right now is 413, not fully on the Great Hall. So if you add an extra 40 on the Great Hall, that would be 453, plus the 90 from Rosin resistance. So you're looking at like 500 and potentially 43 resistance once his Great Hall gets fully. So I don't think I'm going to add any more gear to him. This is like the best gear I could possibly find for him. He's in a shield set, so he's got 88k HP for a shield set, is awesome. 3,400 defense, which is really good when you're doing a resistance, thing with HP. Look at all that. 203 speed is pretty good for this. Again, I wanted to make this team, so I did invest a lot of silver to get these things up to 16. So all these stats are mainly 16 stats. So you might not see it as high when you start building it, but once you get up to that 16 mark, the extra 11% HP on like the gloves and the chest really boosts up the stats a lot. 228 accuracy. Like I said, I wanted some accuracy on him because he's got the minus attack, the provoke. What else does he have? And the heal debuff. So I definitely wanted some of that. And that's about it. So those are his base stats. And then again, the gear, let's go over this. I wanted as much resistance, so we got resistance, speed, HP, perfect. Resistance, speed, accuracy, HP, defense, resistance, speed. So these could probably be better, but those are my best gloves. 50% HP on a resistance set. We got 16 defense plus 5, which is the max, which is awesome. And that's about it. So this probably could be better. And then 40 speed boots with no resistance on this, but it's in the resistance set. So like I said, not the craziest gear, but they're all maxed out. So yeah, this obviously you need a resistance banner. I got 2 speed roll on it, which was awesome, and like the best you can get. Defense, I looked for the most resistance, which is what this has, and then I actually got accuracy, which I needed, and then HP. But I got defense roll and an HP roll, so I think this was my best ring that I could get. I mean, yeah, because he's got a shield set, so I want some more HP just to kind of boost up the shield set. So that's his gear. So that's my Skull Lord. Now let's go into my Sile, which I love. Like, I just changed her recently. I made a video earlier of her in the old gear. Same kind of similar setup, but I changed her masteries. So the masteries, again, were the same as the other guy, but I did this one instead. So I did this route. She has a stun, so definitely 60% chance of placing a leech. So it heals your team a little bit more if you get a stun off. This boosts the turn meter if they get crit, and then accuracy down to this. So I can go with this just to increase the other buffs, but there's nothing else. Like, this doesn't work on stuns, and this extends the decreased speed that she has. So that's the masteries for her. Again, not a DPS build, more of just like a try and survive as long as possible build. So her skill's really good. I booked her out recently, so it made her even better. I had a ton of legendary books that kind of have been saving up, but I haven't gotten any legendaries like recently, so I just said, screw it. Let's throw it on her because she's really good. She's going to be used everywhere. But we got this down to a 4-turn cooldown, which is great, so revive somebody. This down to a 3-turn cooldown, which is even better. And this I booked all the way out because I got bad rules. Her passive heal. So when I slow down the video, guys, the passive heal heals all allies 10% of their max HP. If I have 3 champs that are like almost 100k max HP, every turn she goes, they're healing for 10,000 HP. What? It is awesome. Her artifacts, I put in a stun set again because she has 2 chances to stun plus an extra 18% chance on top of that. We did speed, defense, accuracy. You need accuracy on her. I only have 185, but I changed her banner out for resistance banner. We got speed, defense, accuracy, HP with resistance, good roll in the resistance, and then resistance on this one. I think this had defense with max roll in the resistance, and then defense and HP, and then obviously the resistance banner. This isn't the biggest one, and no speed. So once I get a better one of these, I don't even know if I have one. A resistance with speed. Probably not. I've just been farming spiders like the past 3 days. I really want this, like 5% chance to prevent skill cooldown. Like that'd be great to have one of those, but I don't know if I'm gonna get one. And then her total stats, we are looking at 48,000 HP. Not a ton, but 4,400 defense makes up for it. 207 speed, 27 crit, 393 resistance. So with Rosin's extra 90, that goes up to 483, plus the extra 40, so that's over 500. So again, once I book up the Great Hall for the red team and the blue team, they're all going to be over 500 resistance. Accuracy, I wish that was a little bit higher, but I got it up to 185. And yeah, so that's my style. Then this person I was super excited to make another video on. I made him recently. I took him out of the vault. I said, screw it, we're going to do a resistance team. And instead of doing like a mage, which a lot of people have the mage undead dude, this guy, instead of doing this guy, I did this guy because I had him and I wasn't going to use him for anything else. And he's pretty good at healing and keeping your team up. So let's go over his skills. A1 has a chance to stun, which procs quite often. The A2 removes all buffs, so this is kind of why I wanted him, because of the Torment. So they fixed him a little bit. He puts up a block debuffs first, then heals. Before it used to be the other way around, so you'd freeze your entire team and then put up a block debuff, which didn't really make sense, but it fixed it now. So I wanted him to be the fastest on the team. So I think his speed is 206. So I changed out his gear, so I need to boost up his speed somehow, which I don't know how to do. But I'm going to figure out how to boost up his speed, because if he goes first, and let's say your team gets frozen, or your Rosin is like ton of buffs or about to die, he would go first, clean off all of the buffs, all the debuffs that are on the team, put up block debuffs, and then heal up your entire team back up to full. So once you kind of survive their nuke wave, you heal your team all the way back up. So that's kind of why I wanted to put him in there. And then this hits pretty hard. It used to sacrifice 50%, but now it's sacrifice HP 25% of the champion's max HP, and then inflicts damage equal to 50% of this champion's max HP. So the more HP, the more damage it does. He could kill himself, so you got to be careful with that. And then his aura is just this, which you don't really use that often. Masteries, again, same masteries, went all the way down to the resistance. I probably did this just because my Rosin gets stunned so much. So I'll just keep that. Then everybody has this, just the boosted turn meter. And then I went down to this, to 30% chance to extend the duration of any buff, because he does have buffs. And increases healing. So increasing healing all the way down. Increase the turn meter when your buffs go away. So all about turn meter. And then his artifacts, I went with just kind of boosting up his heals, because with these, healing an extra 3% every turn, that's an extra 6%. Plus the extra 10% for your style. So he's healing back so much because he has so much HP. But we got resistance, HP, resistance, accuracy, speed on that one, and then all the resistance. So I just got this recently, the resistance banner. This is what changed my previous video. So the other video had, I think, a HP banner, but it was only level 12 because I was saving for this one. This got resistance with speed, HP, and defense, but I wish I had a little bit more speed. I think my last banner had more speed, but we got HP with accuracy and resistance, and then HP for that. So in total, 94,000 HP, 2,200 defense, 206 speed, 469, which goes up to 500 559 resistance. 559 resistance plus the extra 40 that I'm going to get up is 599. Almost 600 resistance. Yes. So, that's the most I've ever seen in this game on my guys, so I'm super proud of that, being a casual raider as I am. Hope you guys can do the same thing, because again, these are 5 stars. I have 1 6-star weapon and 1 6-star glove, which I think I stole off my Bad L, so thank you, Bad L. So that's that guy. Now my 4th guy is kind of the handicap of the team. It's Rosin. Rosin I use in Clan Boss, so it's very hard to change him. He does so much damage in the Clan Boss, it's just I need somebody to either replace him, or I need the time and silver to get his gear to where I need it to be. Wow, look at that, he's got scratch marks on his shield. That's really cool. How many people he's killed? Never noticed that before. That's awesome. Definitely one of the best legendaries you can get and fuse in the game. Like, that's awesome. But back to this. Once I figure that out, those 2 things, I'm going to put him in a ton of resist, just like I said, but I want to keep his crit rate and crit damage as high as possible, because again, the Clan Boss, and he has to be my damage dealer. Like, I can't run this team without a potential damage dealer, or they just won't do enough damage and the other team will just heal. So we'll go into it. He's, again, built for Clan Boss, so he's got exactly the speed, lifesteal set. We have defense ring, crit damage for the neck, and then accuracy, I think, yeah, so accuracy for this. So again, I'd have to change up everything, because I do have a Bad L, so if I do resistance in the Clan Boss, it wouldn't hurt me as much, because I'd still be able to heal back up. His skills, I think I booked him all the way out, because Clan Boss, but you guys know what he does. This is why I kept him, because his resistance in Arena is 90. So I told you I was going to replace him, and when I replace him, it's going to be, here's his masteries, don't really matter, but I'd have to go down to this to get the resistance, but again, he's built for Clan Boss. So I'm going to replace him. Ready? You can probably guess already. Her. 100 resistance in Arena. So, and she's like a nuke. So supposedly she like nukes really hard. She puts up block debuffs, block cooldowns, she stops revive, like she does everything, but she's like the hardest person to get in the entire game. Like Arbiter is way easier than she is. So, what am I up to? I'm up to this, 739. I'm about to do, hopefully get this down to max. Yep, so I have 2 more to get down to here, and I just boosted up my skull, whatever his name is. So I'm going to finish this. I got to do Nice Revenant. Demon Spawn I think I'll have, because I just fixed that team. Ogryn I just leveled up a crap ton in there. So I have Knight's Revenant, Orc I need help with, Sacred Order I think I have, Dark Elf I think I'll have, Dwarf, and Bannerlord. So I need Dwarf, 1, 2, 3, no, 1, 2, 3, 4 that I need to focus on. So I need 4 more Crypts, and then I'll get it. Which I'm saying that now, but you might see a video 2 months from now and be like, hey guys, I'm still going in the Faction Wars. But hey, we're gonna get it. All right, so let's come to what I was gonna show you guys anyway, which is Arena. So we got some basic teams that, now you're not gonna throw them into the teams that are just like ridiculously overpowered. Like I'm in Gold 4, so most of you guys are gonna be in Gold 3, Gold 4, maybe, probably not Platinum, but you're going to be around Gold 4. Now, you having this team in Gold 4 is going to be amazing on the defense side. I did this defense team because it has a really good win ratio, because it plays on auto. So my battle log, like, look at that, won 5 out of 8, 5 out of 8, so it's not bad. But my attack ratio is always like 100% because you pick your teams. But let's get into it. So I'm going to throw that team up. Let's go into this tanky team, right? So he hits really hard. He's very hard to kill. He reses and kill. So I throw this up. I'll see this is a weak team, so I don't want to show you a weak team. I'll show you an okay team. This seems okay. So let's get rid of this. Now for funsies, we're going to put in our lead right here. Then we got I want him first, him second, and him third. So really high resistance, really high HP, and then you'll see the crypt of the Achilles heel of my team. So like I don't know if I want to invest into him. I mean, this is really just for a fun team. All right, so I'm going first because, again, having over 200 speed on a defensive team is awesome. So try and get that. So we're going to go with this. Stuns. Again, he's going to be the... There's no rezzers, I don't think. They don't have any rezzers, so we're just going to try to do damage. He's going to do this because he doesn't have to heal. And then minus attack. Cool, so look at that. We just went all the way around because of Rosin. It's not a good example of trying to show you how what this team can do. So he hits 1, 2, 3, 4, and then let's try and kill their big guy, Big Santa. I wish he was this year's fusion. Like I think a lot of people can use the Saint Nick. Let's see what he hits for. He didn't even hit. Oh man. Oh, you should be looking at her heals. So every time she goes, see how much like the whole team heals for. He didn't even like nudge. He's got so much HP. Didn't even nudge. I love it. Watch, not even gonna move. Alright, so they all 10,000, 9,000, and he's got low HP, but he heals so much every turn because these guys have so much HP. Alright, so let's get another team. We got... This team is at 87. See, they're so weak. Let's try to find another one. This team. Alright, so I'm probably going to go first again because they don't have a speed lead. But they definitely hit harder. So always try and kill the healer. With this team, you want to try and kill the healer because you're not going to be able to. It's going to be very hard to keep killing the DPS by ignoring the healer. So the healer's stunned right now, so we're going to try and finish off this guy. But I want to keep aiming for this guy. Because if you kill the healer, that you're going to outlast because I can res my team back up with her. I think on a 4-turn cooldown. So just try and finish off this healer. Got her. Alright, and then obviously killing the guy who's not stunned. Alright, after this I'm going to refresh and try and get some stronger teams. Sorry about that. But you can see they got some CC. Like I got the decrease the turn meter, I got the stuns from her, he's got a stun, he's got a provoke. So that's why you do need accuracy on this team. Alright, here we go. Here we go, look at this. Alright, so let's get that Torment going. So we got a wow, this team is ridiculous. Okay. So there's going to be so many shields. Alright, so there's going to be so many shields. But they don't have a healer or a reser. So if somehow we can kill somebody, we should be able to be good to go. Alright, so we got 2 stuns off. Let's get a provoke on her. Got the provoke. No shields for you. Get some damage going. Get rid of their shields. Reduce the turn meter. Look at that, controlling the team. Let's go. Alright, who we got? Alright, so try and stun. So reduce turn meter and reduce speed. That's why you want that that mastery. Alright, so look, resisted on everybody. So thank you, Torment. Well, let's try and kill this guy. Alright, so I wasn't frozen at all, so I didn't have to like get rid of any buffs, but that's kind of what he's here for. So who else are we going to go? We're going to try and do some more damage to him. Alright, so now this, I can take off any freezes that are up, but there are none. So now she's going to do up her counterattack, unless I stun her. Nope. Alright, so there we go. So now this is where like the long haul comes into play. So we got Rosin, who is best, probably him. Oh, sweet, got rid of both buffs. But then Rosin's probably going to die. Alright, so Rosin dead. So watch her heal. I'm going to slow it down, but watch her heal. So I don't need to heal anybody because they're all good. Let's go after Torment. Stunned. So watch her heal. Just pay attention to that. Look at that, 10,000. I didn't see this, but like every single turn, just healing so freaking much. All right, so let's bring him back up. All right, now we can heal him back up to full, and we put up a block buff, so no provoke. Okay, but he's got that thing. Once all this drops, I'll probably go after her because those shields are ridiculous on her. But notice, like, no anything. I'll save that. Block down everything. Let's get provoke going. No provoke. Alright, crap. Some more shields and more counterattack. So we probably want to decrease defense. Or do I want to get rid of everything? Get rid of everything. So I don't think you're going to make this team for speedruns, obviously. But it's just fun because it's different. So let's get this going. Or try stun. Frozen. Stun. So see, it added a leech to the people that got stunned. That was her mastery that I put on. Alright, so we need him to heal. She keeps healing, but it's not going to be enough. Need a provoke on him. Nope. Heal. Alright, we're resisting everything because of the block debuffs. Let's put that up. Alright. Cool, so now we can probably kill him pretty easily. Awesome, look at that. Never, he's not even close to death. Stun everybody again. Alright, cool, so 2 down. We're getting there. Tormund's frozen. Let's just get rid of this Tormund. What else we got? Yeah, so we got this one. Let's put us on auto. The shields. I want one. Give me a Valkyrie, please. Alright, but if you guys noticed, like, I think he only got frozen once throughout this entire match. But look, at the end of the match, I got 4 guys, all healed up, and their Valkyrie's about to die. Leech, let's go Leech. Cool, so, boom, perfect example of what this team can do. That was awesome. So, really good for the 3v3 matchup, because my 3v3 we have is, this is my defense. So I got Go second team, I got them, and then we got this team, which is my really good automatic team. So my battle log, remember my second and third team were my best 2. So my second team, look how much my second team won. They won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 matches out of 6, 7, 8, 9. 5 out of 9 matches they won, which is amazing in 3v3 format. So with them as a defensive team, you have like your main team, Go. They won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they won the same amount as my other team. And they're my main team. So look, those are the stats right there. Those are the statistics right in front of your face on what this team can do for you defensively in the 3v3. My first team, it's guesstimating. It's like so up in the air. I change it out all the time because I don't know what's good. It's the Go second team. So like if you just counter Cardinal, you win this team. But it's like if you kill everybody, she reses up, she takes away the buffs, he does his stun, and then she finishes them. That's the go ahead. And I think they only won 1 matchup. So I need to change up that team every once in a while. So guys, that's that. Let's go back into one more for the classic team. I love playing this team just for fun because guys like Hegemon, perfect for guys like Hegemon. Guys like this guy, perfect for that guy. Not as much for Madam because she still can strip the buffs because most people build their Madam with like 500, 600, 700 accuracy. But let's go into Like, definitely beat this team as long as you can kill. See, this team's hard. This team will probably whittle you down because they have 2 resers. It's harder with 2 resers. 1 reser you can try and kill, but 2 resers it's going to take forever. Who else do you want to see? There's 1 reser, but they're super high resistance. So let's try for the Hegemon team. Here's a great example. So this is a really, really good team. Let's see if we can get past the so much DPS. They might just nuke the crap out of me. Because again, Rasen's gonna die. He's gonna die like instantly. He has no resistance whatsoever. Alright, so there you go. He already got stunned. So that means he's got a crap ton of accuracy. Okay, so what can we do? Res or stun? Okay, a couple stuns off. If I lose her, it's basically over. He's got to heal. He's got to get rid of all that stuff. Damn. Okay, so healed up. Really just trying to mitigate the damage right now. Provoke. Nope. Super high resist. And then she's gonna go after her. Don't kill her. Oh, okay. So now it's game. Once they kill her, it's game over. Alright, so that one was rough. They had like the 3 best DPS people in PvP right now with an Arbiter. Yeah, that was tough. Sorry guys, that was just not good. But this guy survived. That's pretty cool. He put up his don't heal anymore. And cool. So that's probably one of the best scenes. If I was faster, I could definitely beat that team, but they still got a Hedgie, so it kind of counterintuitive. Who else have we got? I ignore bombs all the time, so we'll see if we can ignore this guy's bombs. Like, you kind of don't even care that they go first. Like, ignore that, and of course he does ignore it, but I can just get rid of the bomb here. But I don't care because only 1 landed, so let's just try to do some damage. Take away that. So there you go. Guys like this definitely helps out because you just ignore everything and finish off the team. Cool, good job. Alright, what else we got? Alright, I told you, let's go after this team. So this team's going to be hard because of this chick. She's just really, really good with resistance, but we'll see if we can kill her in time. Like, look at that. So much health, so much resist. Like, what is that? Like, that is ridiculous. If I had her instead of her, or what if I put her instead of him? The team would never die. I don't even know what to do. Hit her. High resist. Nope. Another Rasen, really good. Get rid of that stuff. Alright, Rasen, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, Rasen? Can't even stun anybody because they have all their buffs up. He's unkillable. I don't know why I did that. Heal. Alright, here we go. What can we do? Nope. Super high resistance. At least it's a weak affinity against Trunda. Alright. Oh, got it up. Let's go. What can I do? Slowly get her down. Come on. Reduce speed. Nice! Got the stun off. And she only has like 185 accuracy, so I don't even know how the hell I hit that. Should I finish off Trunda? Probably. Cool. Got Trunda. Can we stun her again? Nope. Can we do anything against her? Oh, look at that! Can't heal. Can drop all that stuff off, but let's finish her off. God, that is awesome. Nice. Good job. Now this is just auto. Just keep looking at the heals, like how much it's healing for. Crap, can't even see. But yeah, I booked her up, and I definitely noticed a difference just by booking her up. Because like just being able to heal or res faster and stun faster, it makes it so much more viable, because he always goes down. Like he's always the first one dead. So being able to res him and then res him again faster, it's clutch. And it's not bad to invest in the Sile. Like Sile is good in every part of this game. So if you build her with a lot of resistance, she'll be good in everything. So again, if you build this team with resistance, these three guys, you'll use them everywhere. You'll use them in Ice Golem, you'll use them in Fire Knight, you'll use them in Arena. Obviously with Faction Wars, it's going to get you all the way to the end of Faction Wars. Having 300 resistance on Faction Wars bosses, you'll ignore. Alright guys, so there it is. That is my brick wall of Arena team. Tell me what you guys thought about it, if you guys are excited about using it. I definitely was when I saw the first video. But let me know in the comments below if you guys are thinking about changing up, using different champions, what champion you're suggesting, which ones you think I should use or invest into. But I appreciate the time. Thanks for clicking on the video. Thanks for sticking with us. If you haven't subscribed already, hit the subscribe button. Hit the like if you liked the video. But I appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your week. And I'll see you in another video soon.